Sonic the Hedgehog is and always will be the face of Sega. Competing against Mario throughout the 90s, the character was a smash hit. Releasing his first 3 titles on the Sega Genesis, the Blue Blur never slowed down after the console wars, as Sonic Adventure was a Sega Dreamcast launch title. This game introduced new characters to the series like Shadow, Chaos, and Big the Cat. A sequel to the game was released a year later. These games are very fun and really develop the story of Sonic the Hedgehog. From the late 2000s to 2020, the franchise went in a few weird directions that contributed to the downfall of the character. However, with the release of the Sonic movie, things have finally turned around for the Blue Blur. Throughout the years, numerous projects around Sonic have been cancelled or weren't properly archived. This has led to lost games and concepts, so today, I present to you the lost media of Sonic the Hedgehog. The Sonic the Hedgehog movie was great and met with very positive reviews. However, if you followed the film project from the beginning, then you probably remember the original Sonic design being a lot different. In 2018, Sony Pictures was developing the Sonic movie, and this movie poster started to float around online. Along with the different Sonic design, we can also see Chris Pratt instead of James Marsden. Fans have speculated that Sony wanted to cast him in the main role, and this poster was more of a concept than official movie art. The next year, it was announced that Paramount Pictures were now developing the movie. A trailer was released, and the Sonic design was heavily criticized by fans. He looked too human-like, and this wasn't acceptable. Director of the film Jeff Fowler took to Twitter and responded saying, "The message is loud and clear." He went on to say in a later tweet, "You aren't happy with the design and you want changes. It's going to happen." Fowler meant what he said, and the new Sonic look is exactly what the people wanted. It's said that the estimated cost for the design change was around $5 million. This leads me to believe that a portion of the film was complete with the awful first design. Due to the fan backlash, these scenes will likely never see the light of day. And I guess that's not a bad thing. Over the years, there have been a few decent Sonic racing titles like Sonic Riders and Sonic R. But I'm going to talk about a more obscure racing game in the Sonic universe titled Sonic Kart 3DX. This is a kart racer that looks very similar to Mario Kart. Exclusively released on the Docomo flip phone, not many Sega fans got a chance to play the game, as it was only available through the Sega Cafe on this specific cell phone. The game has never shown up on any websites or emulators. No gameplay footage can be seen, and the only evidence of the game is the title card and a few screenshots. Sonic 16 was a planned game for the Sega Mega Drive. It was based on the Sonic the Hedgehog TV series. Because of this, the game looked very different from the original Sonic on the Genesis. A prototype was created in 1993, shortly after the release of Sonic Spinball. Level design and objects in the game were much larger than the original Sonic game. Also, Sonic was slowed down a little to make the levels work properly. However, he does have some new attack moves like Spike Blast and Ring Attack. A big positive about Sonic 16 is that it would have been heavily driven by the story. Although this project looked promising, after the Sega team played the demo, Yuji Naka gave it a thumbs down and was no longer interested in the project. Sonic 16 was officially cancelled. Luckily, we can see footage of the prototype. I agree with Sega's decision on this one, as the demo looks more fit for a Game Boy game. Next up is Sonic 06. I know, just hear me out. Sonic 06 was released as the 15th anniversary for Sonic the Hedgehog on the Xbox 360 and PlayStation 3. The game is universally panned and is definitely the worst game ever released in the Sonic franchise. This was due to Yuji Naka, head of the Sonic team, leaving the team during production, and Sega taking on too many projects at once. So now, we are going to talk about the lost final build of Sonic 06. In the beginning, development of the game was moving along at a great pace, and a teaser trailer was shown off in 2005. In this trailer, we see the game that was planned for release. It looks much better, and there are many things present that are different or missing from the final release version. Silver was meant to move fast like Shadow and Sonic, but instead, they made him a slower character. Another missing feature is a day and night cycle. The main difference I noticed is that in the trailer, Sonic transforms into Super Sonic. Yes, this can be done in the retail version, but only at the final boss stage. Hidden inside the files of the game is a rainbow gem. After completing all stories in the game, you would then be able to purchase the rainbow gem, which would allow you to transform into Super Sonic at any point in the game. I noticed by watching the pre-release trailers that the game kept a fast movement and ran much smoother. Once Yuji Naka left Sega, the development team lost direction and split up the team. Half of them continued working on Sonic 06, and the other half began production on Sonic and the Secret Rings. Many power-ups and items were added to the build, but the development team ran into problems as the game crashed repeatedly. Also, Sega had a deadline to meet. This caused the Sega team to strip the game of all its new assets that made it look way better. This is further confirmed if you look inside the game's manual. It shows features and items that never made it onto the game. Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog is an animated series about Sonic and Tails. It follows the two Speedy characters as they battle against Dr. Robotnik. This is the first Sonic cartoon ever made, and the show was very successful, producing 65 episodes. However, one important episode was missing for years. A 7-minute pitch pilot was created in 1992. The show was then greenlit, and the pilot episode was never spoke of again. Throughout the years, fans noticed that during the end credits of the show, a few scenes were shown that were not from any of the 65 episodes. The lost media community also grew interest, and it was always speculated that these clips were from the lost pilot. Finally, in 2009, out of nowhere, the full pitch pilot was uploaded online. Like most pilots, this one has a few differences from the series, so it's a cool watch. Sonic Synergy was the original build of Sonic Boom: Rise of Lyric. Sonic's design was different and more like the original look, as his arms are still tan and not completely blue. A trailer of Sonic Synergy can be viewed online. In this, we can see Amy and Eggman look different than the final version. I don't think this original build would have made the game too much better, but I really do like the name Sonic Synergy. Sister Sonic was an RPG game that was being developed for the Sega CD. The game would have been an American release version of the game Popful Mail, with the characters now being Sonic and his friends, including a new girl character who was presumably Sonic's sister. In 1993, Electronic Gaming Monthly announced the game in their magazine, mentioning that it would be shown off later that year at the Toy Fair. This never happened, and it enraged Sonic fans, leading many of them to send angry emails to Sega, demanding the game's release. This backfired on the community, as Sega didn't take this lightly, canceling Sister Sonic immediately. No prototype was ever shown to the public, and to this day, no video footage or screenshots can be seen of this game. Sonic Armageddon is a film that was first thought up by Ken Penders in 2003. It was to follow the stories of the Sonic the Hedgehog animated series and the Sonic Archie comics. 4 pieces of concept art was created to pitch the film, along with a short concept video. During the movie, Sonic's planet Mobius would be destroyed. The plot was said to have been more mature themed than the comics and the cartoon. There was always a rumor that DreamWorks Animation partnered with Sega to work on Sonic Armageddon. This is false, as it was debunked in 2019 when Ken Penders stated that he pitched the movie directly to Sega. Sega was unsure to pursue the project or not, and what may have affected the decision is that the show Sonic X was being developed at this time. so potentially having two different Sonic storylines at the time could be problematic to say the least. Due to reasons like this and some corporate changes at Sega, Sonic Armageddon was cancelled in 2007. Sonic X-Treme is a platformer game that began development in 1994 for the Sega Genesis, and was then moved to the Sega Saturn. This was going to be the first 3D Sonic game using the Nights into Dreams engine. The game was in development for almost 2 years. Sadly, the development team suffered from bad management as the crew literally worked so hard that they all became very ill. Because of this, the team were unable to meet deadlines for the game, and production of Sonic X-Treme was shut down in 1996. Instead, Sega ported Sonic 3D Blast to the Sega Saturn, a game that no one asked for. Luckily, in the recent years, a build of the game was found online, and fans finished putting it together. Now, Sonic X-Treme is playable, putting this piece of lost media to rest. Sonic Saturn was meant to be the main Sonic game on the Sega Saturn. The game began development in 1995, set to use a more realistic looking engine than Sonic X-Treme. Fans were very excited to play this game. Unfortunately, Yuji Naka wasn't a fan of Sonic Saturn after playing the prototype, leading Sega to promptly cancel the game. All that can be seen today of Sonic Saturn are a couple of screenshots. Sonic Pool is a bonus game that would have been inside of Sonic Saturn. You would have played Pool as Sonic. We can see the title card for this game. Sonic Adventure is a fan favorite. First released as a Dreamcast launch title, I grew up playing the Nintendo GameCube version. One thing many fans don't know is that the game was originally being developed for the Sega Saturn. First titled Sonic & Knuckles RPG, the game was conceptualized as an RPG featuring Sonic and Knuckles as the main characters. The Sonic team wanted to include more characters and make the game more story-based. A prototype was created for the Saturn, but due to the massive failure of the console, Sega made a decision to move this project onto the Dreamcast. This engine for the Saturn was left behind and reused for the hub world in Sonic Jam. The plan was for the characters to keep their classic designs, but the Sonic team decided it was time for a new, polished look, bringing in Yuji Yukawa, creator of Ristar, to create the new designs. This was a smart move and brought together the amazing game we all know and love. In November of 2020, Sega held a charity live stream. Rewards were set for different amounts of money donated. Never seen concept art from Sonic Adventure, Sonic Adventure 2, and even some unreleased music tracks from the games. All donation tiers were met, and Sega delivered. Now, we can finally see what Sonic Adventure would have looked like on the Sega Saturn. I am glad the game was released on the Dreamcast, but I do really like the Saturn look of Sonic Adventure as well. Before ending the video, I want to say, if anyone is available to play Sonic Kart 3DX right now, or has the phone that has the Sega Cafe on it, drop a comment and let me know. Maybe we can make an update video one day. For some reason, that game really interests me. That is the lost media of Sonic the Hedgehog. If you enjoyed this video, let me know by hitting that thumbs up button. Have a great day, everyone, and until next time, stay up late productions.